int file, I mean integer value, you have to use the int function, int. This is the function. Whenever you see two brackets, it's an int function, and then you will use input command. Input, and then within the brackets, you will write your message to user. Enter number from 1 to 10. Okay. So I don't want to bigger number because otherwise it will keep on coming and it will fill up my this thing. Okay. And then in the next statement, what I want to do, I want to use while. Okay. I'm checking a condition here. While num is less than equal to, I'll say 8, and then colon. Okay, this is syntax for while. Okay, same thing like what we have done is with range for with for and with what is the other one, if statement. Okay, so it's the same statement. The skeleton will come like this. Okay, if condition colon, then your code, and then second condition colon, same syntax here also. Okay, for while also it's the same syntax. Okay, in the next line, what I want to do is I want to print numbers, comma, num. Okay, and then what is the how do I do the increment? Num is equal to num plus sorry, num plus 1. Okay, you can use this also. Okay, this is another way. You can use num plus equal 1. Okay, so it will add till this whatever the number we are giving here till it reaches 5. Okay, so this is first one, and you can do one more automation here. Okay, for fun. Okay, so I have num2, num2. Okay, so I'll give it here num2. Okay, I'll run this. So first number. Okay, what is the first number? Enter the first number is the number you want to run a loop, start the loop from some number. Okay, I'll give 2. Okay, and what is the other number is you want to check the condition till that number. Okay, I'll give 8. Okay, you can see it has run from 2 and it has run till 8 and it came out of the loop. When the condition is till 8 matching, it came out. Okay, you can do this way also. Okay, this is just for user inputs. So I'm assigning those two variables here and here, and then I am uh, adding that here. Okay, this is while. Okay, any doubt, guys? While loop. No.
No, sir. No.
Okay, so I need to add the skeleton here. 1 minute. Okay, so this is the code. While condition, and then you will write your print statement or you will use operators. We learned operators, right? If you remember, recall, greater than, equal. This is the example. Okay, so this is where you're going to use all these operator, is equal to, not equal, conditional check. Okay, you'll do the conditional check with your data. Okay, equals, then you have operators. Okay, is not, in, not in. Okay, so this will you will use in and not in, and is not you will use often with your data. And this one operators, and operator, and means both condition, or means first condition or second condition. Not operator, I mean it is not satisfying any of this. Okay, so you have to refer guys this. Okay, if you don't refer, just listen, it will not work out. Okay, plus minus, this all you guys know. Okay, multiplication and all this, and equals, when do you check this? Equals with 2 is equal to 2 equal to. Okay, and not equal is exclamation and equal symbol. Okay, this is the symbol you have to use for not equal. You have two numbers and you want to measure if it is equal or not equal. Okay, equal means it will say false, because you will get the result in false in uh, uh, in boolean type. Okay, if you see here, recall boolean means true or false, it will give. Okay, true or false, this is what you're gonna get out of this. Okay, so 1 minute. So these are all the examples are there. You have to try this out, guys. Okay, otherwise it's very hard to learn. With these examples only, you should be able to learn. Okay, yeah, this is the one which we did. Yeah, this is the one, number plus plus. Okay, you can use this number plus is equal to 1 also. It will increment, and this number reaches 5, it will break from that loop. That is what we did. Okay, where is my, okay, now add some more sheets. Okay, I'll write one more while loop. Okay, for counting down or something. Example, while loop. Okay, so you might be thinking why we have to do all these things. Okay, this is for learning. Okay, when you get real-time data, right, then these concept that you're learning, if statement, then loop, for loop, and then while loop. Okay, while is till the condition is satisfied. Say assuming you are looking for data for some city. Okay, you have a column called city where you have multiple cities. Okay, and you have 1 million records. And can you search one by one? No, right? I mean, it will take a lot of time consuming work, right? So what you'll do is you'll write a while loop, and in the condition you'll give, if my city is equal to Norway. Okay, save all those data in a different CSV file and export. Okay, this is what you will learn. Data, especially with data, categorical, numeric data. Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, we'll do a count now. Count equals 5. Okay, I'm taking some random number. Count equals 5. I'll say while count greater than 0 colon, I want to print the count first. Okay, I want to print the count, and this time I will not do the increment. Okay, last time you see here I was incrementing because my number starts, my number validation is here, our count should be greater than 0. So what I have to do is I have to bring it, if I'm typing, if I'm giving a number called 10, it should come 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, reverse. Okay, and how do you achieve that? You can say count minus, okay, equals to 1. Okay, this also you can do count minus 1. Okay, whichever you feel like writing, but it checks the same condition. Okay, and what we'll write the statement is print C blast off. Okay, something or whatever you want to give a message, like you can write a countdown also. Okay, for wishing your friend happy birthday or something. Okay, so you can do that also. So let me run this. Okay, now you see top we are getting 5 because our number is 5. Okay, yes, since the condition is -1, so every time whatever the count is, the first is minus a 5 initial count. Okay, after you reduce -1, what happens? It will come 4. From 4 -1, 3 2 1 decrement. Okay, what if I do 2? Okay, and I'll increase that to 10. 10 minus 2, 7. Okay, 10 minus 2, 8, sorry. Okay, so 8 6 4 2. You see that? I'll put this as comment for now. 10 8 7 6 4 2. Okay, what about I'll go odd 3. I'll increase my sample number here. 15 12 12 13 14 15. 3 times it has detected. See, so you can do all this practice guys. Okay, this I'll tell you when to use. Okay, these all these are I mean the control statement that we are learning, right? The control flow statement, you will be using all those in your real-time data. Okay. Clear, guys? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay. Now we'll learn about the see, I have all I have a samples here. You just copy it and play around it. Okay, but I want after seeing one other one, you have to write of your own. Okay, so here something is we're gonna yeah, flow statement. We're gonna check with break, continue statement, and pass statement. Okay, I'll explain all these things. Okay, next is modules. Okay, these are very important. So tomorrow what we'll do is, tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow we'll do one more practice with all these four elements. Okay, condition, looping, loop control statement like break, continue, pass. Okay, if, for, while. These are the three, and this one break, continue, pass. Okay, for loop is repeats a block of code each time in a list. It repeats. Okay, while loop, when the condition is true, it will break. These are the difference. Okay, so in interviews they might ask you what is the difference between loop, for loop, and while. For loop is repeats the code till whatever the range you mention in your code. Till that time it will run. Okay, while loop is when the condition satisfies, it will break from a loop and come out of it. Okay, so next one is break, continue, and pass. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna add this list. Okay, first item. Okay, so first we'll learn about the break. Okay, everybody know what is break. Okay, something broken. Okay, exit the loop immediately when the condition is true. For example, just assume you are in a library and you're looking for some computer science book. Okay, now what you'll do is you'll go from order A, B, C. Okay, and you will find, you will see that book, because it starts with some CSE, computer science or whatever name. Okay, if it is starting with C, what you will is, these are all arranged in a alphabetical order in a library, right? If you recall, during your schoolings and all those time, so it will be added in such a form that you have to go order by order. Even if you notice in the medical shop, right, whatever you see medical shop, they will all arrange you using alphabetical order. A, okay, A, whatever tablet names comes, okay, A, B, whatever with the name, okay, so they will keep all in one box. A B, they'll keep, uh, and again they will bifurcate with A B, A C, A D, A E, like that. They'll go chronological order till Z. Okay, so when the condition satisfies, when you're looking for some book, okay, and when you find it, what you do is you take out the book, you come out of from your search, and then what you'll do, you'll sit and you'll start reading. Okay, here what we are doing is whenever the condition satisfies, your code will break. For example, okay, I'll give you one infrastructure example here. Okay, just assume this is my CPU. Okay, now CPU is running at utilization of 12%. So I can write a code, okay, for monitoring my CPU utilization. Okay, say for example, whenever heavy applications I'm running on my laptop, right, if it is reaching 80% or 95%, okay, just giving a hypothetical example. If I am reaching my utilization percentage to 99 or 98%, I will say close all application. So what I'm doing is, so I'll write in such a way loop, while loop, and I will use break, where when my utilization is at 98%, it will break, and you can write a next command that if you want to reboot your PC or you want to close all application or throw a message to user, a pop-up message on the screen stating that your CPU has reached at 98% stage. Okay, and I mean this is very critical, please close all application, or if you want to reboot the server to free up all those memory and processing from your server. Okay, so similarly you can write on conditions. Okay, you can write condition. This is where you're going to use all these things, while, if. Okay, so whatever the code you have, I mean whatever the applications that are running in your system, right, monitoring tools that your corporate company installs on your laptop, right, it does all those things. Okay, whenever there is some alert, whenever there is any logs that is created by system, and if this log number belongs to certain event ID, okay, if it is critical, there is a proactive and reactive system, right? In proactive, what you are doing is, say for example, you have a hard disk on your laptop, okay, and you can write a code which will run as a service continuously in your system, okay, in a Windows system or in a Mac system or Linux system or server. And what it does is it checks your hard disk uh, heartbeat every time, every second you can say, or you can say every 10 seconds check the heartbeat. Okay, and if the heartbeat is not found, okay, so there is some issue with the hard disk, with the inconsistent, something was patched recently, after which the heartbeat is not coming frequently, it is coming very long, it is taking a long pause and getting. So that means there is some issue with the IOPS. Okay, input and output processing. Okay, there is something happening and which is not performing well. So that's a hint it will get, and it will throw an error on your screen on the right hand side stating that your system has malfunction. Please reboot. Okay, or blue screen of death, or sometimes you get a blue BSOD also because of all these things. So now with the monitoring tools, they have written in Python and they do all those monitorings in the backend to get and give the recommendation to the user. Okay. Now we'll write one program with the break and we'll see. Okay. So I'll say I'll use the for loop for I in range. Okay. Range. I'll take 2-digit number 10 close. Okay. I'll write with the for loop for I want to check the condition. I can use the if. Yes, I can use if I equals. Okay. Now you learned about the operator, right? Earlier. So if you want to match something, you have to use two equals. Equals 5. I'll give a simple example 5. Okay. 5. I'll say break. Simple. Okay. And then I'll say print the report. Print the report. Okay. I'll run this. 1 minute. Why it is not running? No error. I think there is something with the indentation. Okay. Uh, print break. Why it is not giving me anything? 1 minute. See, whenever you want to troubleshoot, right, line by line, you can troubleshoot. Put a comment for this line. Okay. Now run it and see. It is running. Okay. So there is a problem with break. Okay. 5. I range in 5. I is equal to 5. Okay. Break print I. Okay. What if I write I equals I plus 1? Print, there is some issue, does not match with the outer indentation of. That is what I was thinking. Does not match. Okay, that was the problem. Okay, now I'll put this thing in a comment and I'll open this break. Okay, yeah. So indentation. Yesterday I walked you through, guys, right? Indentation means proper lining. Okay, if the code is correct, it will not give an error. So you have to do some changes. What I did just now. Okay, we don't need all these things. So I'll move here. Okay, this is how it should be. Yellow should come here on the left hand side. Okay, then only it will work. So I need to add one more. Okay, so I'm checking the range here 10. So when I is starting from 1, range is 10. Okay, it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, after 5, if this equals to 5, we are saying break. So it will break and come out of the loop. Okay, so if I want to 20 and I want to use 15, what happens? It will run through 14 times. 0 to 14. Okay, 0 is also you have to count. The indexing starts from 0 in Python. Okay, so 0 to 14 is this is 15 entries. Okay, okay, clear, guys. Now we'll check the continue one. Okay, what does the continue says? Skip the rest of the current loop iteration, move to next. Okay, simple. we'll do the same thing. Same thing we can do it, same thing. Okay. For I in range 5, I equals to 2. Okay, I is equal to continue. Okay, if you see here, I use break. Now I'm using continue. Means what is happening is, if I comes up equals to 2, if I value is equal to 2, if it is matching, I'm not saying break, still continue. Okay, and print the number. Okay, now what happens is, here the output difference you will see is 0, 1, 2 is I is equal to 2 when the I value is range starts from 0, 1, 2, 2, continue. Okay, 2 value will not come, it will go, next is 3, 4, and it will break because our condition is 5. If I add 10, it will add till 9. 2 you will not see. Okay, this is one way. Okay, now other one is pass. Break, continue, pass. Okay, it's a simple thing. Pass is nothing but do nothing, just continue. We say in while we talking, right, or in emails also, if someone asks for a permission, what you'll say, please continue with the next steps, something. Okay, you continue. Okay, so we'll write that in a Python code for I range 7. Okay, I'll say simple pass. Okay, and then I'll write my print statement, and I'll print the I value. Okay, what is this I? Variable. Okay, I took a simple I. Okay, you can take anything, name, game, whatever you want to do, you can take it. Okay, or you can say num, variable name. Okay, okay, so what it is doing, it is printing from 0 to 7. Okay, what if I say here, if I want to break something, what I can do after 7? If you want to break, you can write a break statement, or if you want to check the condition, if num equals 5, break. Okay, you see here, it is starting from 0. After 5th, my validation is checking at 5th value. So range is a function, guys. Okay, now range is a function. Now I'll type help. Why it is not coming? Help. Okay, yeah. So if you want to see any help files, okay, on any of these functions or anything, right, you can use the help statement here. Help is a function. You open inside, you have to write the command, which command you want to see, the examples, and how to use that. Okay, you can use this help command to find. Okay, so you have all these things. So range always starts from one number, so it will step, and it will stop till the last number. Okay, so this is used for your practice, range function and other. You can create your own what is that called, your own data also using range. Okay, so help file is useful for that purpose. So I'll add it in hash so that you don't have to go down. Okay, you can use it, you can practice it, you can do the print also. Okay, I'll put it in print statement. Okay, you remove this and you run it, you'll get a print statement documentation. How to use the print statement. We are using print here, right? So this is number. Why there is not a quotation? Because the number is numeric and we want to present. Okay. Well, what if you have something you want to add here? Okay, you can add here in a quotation. Okay, something like this. So 5 times it will come. Okay, you can try all these things. Okay, but this one is do nothing is this is not pass. Okay, so it will come till 0 to 7. Okay, we are checking the condition, but we are not telling doing anything. We are saying pass. Pass means just move forward, just continue with the next step. Okay, that is what it means. Okay, but you'll use this in a command somewhere if there is no connection established with your server or something where from where you are ingesting a data or something. Okay, during that time it will be useful used to pause using a pause, continue, and break. Okay, so let me delete all these things we don't need. Okay, so this is our overall summary. Okay, so this is overall summary. Statement type is if, elif, else, make decision based condition, checks your age or grades. Okay, I've also added the useful use cases where you can use. So when you work on your real time, for example, I think someone is there in a training from HR, right? He has 100 resumes. Okay, and his requirement is if their skill set that they are looking is for Java, okay, or advanced Java. What they will do is he can write a code. Okay, first read all those resumes, file in a PDF format, whatever. Okay, and then if there is a skill set option is there, look for a skill set that matches with Java. Okay, if it is Java, if that user if that uh, person has Java or advanced Java in his resume, move those PDF in a separate folder. Okay, so this is one real time I can think of. Okay, you can think of a lot of things, guys. Okay, use cases. So whatever you do through mouse clicks on a browser, right? Backend, it is written in if statement, for statement, while, break, continue, pass. These are the building block for your conditions. Okay, for your flow statements, control flow statements. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah, this is the same thing, guys. Okay, pass, continue, break. So next one is Python function and module. This will start from next week. Okay, so we are getting into the core now. So this is one of the important one. Okay, tomorrow again we will do some more examples. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll do 1 or 2 examples here. Mm, So okay, I'll write examples here. Okay. H2 examples. Okay. So first one is what was the first one? If. Okay. I want user name check. Okay. You log into the server, right? So I'm thinking one simple example. I'll say input and I will say user name. Okay. Enter. This should be one word. Okay. Enter user name. Okay. In the second statement, what I'm writing is if user name equals admin. Okay. Small case colon. I'll say print access granted. Okay. What if it is not equal to admin, you have to give another statement, right? So what you'll do is you'll say elif, or else also you can say only two statement else. One minute, I think the indentation should come in the little bit here. Okay. It should match with if and this. Okay. And next one is print. I'll say you can use the tab to use the proper indentation. Print. I'll say access denied. Okay. So let's run this program. It says if, okay, some space problem. Yeah, this also it should work. Okay. Else also I have to bring it back. Let me see. This should match. This is the problem, guys, with this. Okay. So you can use the same space here. Okay, on the left hand side, don't move here and there. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Okay, cell not exit due to pending input. Okay, that's fine. I will close this. How do you close it? Stop it. You have a interrupt the kernel. Okay, I have interrupted the kernel. You'll see this error. Okay, so don't get panic. Okay, by seeing this message, what happened to my code? Okay, nothing happened. So you can run one more time. Okay, unexpected. So I have to move this here. Now it should work. Okay, enter the name. I'll say uh, root. It says access denied. Same thing when you log into your computer or some website, right? So same thing I'm replicating here with the if statement. This is how it checks. But here we are taking a manual and checking. But in user, in real time, what happens is the system is connected to the DB database. Okay, database, it will check first whether this name user is there. Username. If you're logging to Gmail first, it will check that username is there. If it is there, then it will give you the prompt for password to punch in, and then after it gets validated, you'll go into the home page. Okay. Now I'll again do it. If this time I'll type admin access granted because it is matching with this. Okay, guys, this is one. We'll do one more practice. We'll do on temperature. Okay, temperature will take input. Okay, we'll say in Celsius. Okay. So in temperature is measured in two form. One is Celsius and Fahrenheit. Okay. We'll focus with Celsius. Okay. Now I'll write my if statement. If temp is greater than equals to 30 degrees Celsius, what I want to print above 30, I'll take the real time, not zero, I'll say 35. Okay, it 30, I think it's a normal heat. You will see if it is coming, if your temperature for a day is 30, right? But we'll say 35. Okay, print, I'll print a statement called it's hot. Okay, then I'll say elif, sorry, elif temperature greater than equal to 20 degrees Celsius, print nice weather. Okay, then last statement is else, these two condition. If you have more condition, you can use elif. Okay, other condition, temperature greater than equal to 10, getting cold. Okay, and last statement is ELSC, else. Okay, else I'll say if nothing matches here, okay, which is less than 10-degree temperature. Okay, so I want to write I am getting freeze, FREE, freezed. Okay, so see, this is a real time. I'm running now. Let's run the code and check if we are getting any error. Enter the temperature in Celsius. I'll write something 5. It will throw an error. Okay, I'll tell you why. Not greater than, not supported between the instance of string and it. Oh, okay. So see temperature, how temperature is measured? Floating point, right? It will be always in 11.5, 30.5, right? Weather temperature, Celsius. So what we have to do is here before input, we have to say float. Okay, that was missing. Now it should work. I'll use the same 5. I'm getting freezed. See, automation. So you can write 100 condition, man. 100, 200, 300 condition you can write. Okay. Now again, I'll run it. Now I want to see 40 degree. Greater than 35 only we have given. Okay. So if I want to add greater than 35, I'll say 36. It's hot. Okay. So first condition greater than 35, the entered number, yes, and it will say it will print this statement. It will not even go to here. So this is if statement conditional. Okay, these are the examples, different examples. Okay, now what is the time? 26. Okay, we still have 5 minutes. I'll do one or two. So we'll do the use case. This is first one is for if statement, and this one is for numeric float. Uh, I'll say we'll do the text. All this time we are doing only numeric, right? I'll do text or character. And say Python. Okay, name is equal to Python, and I'll use for letter in name. Okay, print letter. Okay, so it is printing each and every letter Python. Okay, what if you want to add this as a input statement? You can do that to automate. Simple statement is input enter some string. Okay, I'll say development something. Okay, it will type each and every letter. Okay, these are all fun guys. Okay, you can write a lot of things. Okay, I think I should have one more code somewhere I kept. Okay, this is for inputting a number. I'm capturing a number. Okay, I have a value here, sum is equal to 0, and what I'm doing is for I in range I n plus 1, I'm going to add this sum and I'm going to print here the result. Okay, enter the number. I'll say 10. Okay, I have to hit enter, not okay. Sum is 55. Okay, so it will run this n minus 1 how many times? 10 times. Okay, it will increment and it will add that number. And what else? What else? Not this one. While everything is done, then okay, we can do with the same code. I'll do some this one. Okay, timer is equal to 10. Okay, while timer is greater than 0, print timer minus 1 till 10 times. Okay, if you want to give the increment 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, it's like a timer, and then it will message it times up. Okay, I think I have one more code, this one. Okay, I'm using while here. Okay, so I'm creating a variable called choice with an empty string. Okay, and I'm checking while not equal to exit. If I type exit, okay, it will do based on the condition. Okay, first I'll run this and I'll show you. Okay, so it says it's like a chatbot. Okay, you might have seen you interact with the chatbot, right, in the internet and various sites, right? It's similar thing. It's all written. Some of them are written in Python, some of them are written in some other language, right? So you can write similar something like this. If one is equal to say hello, if I type one, it will say hello. Okay, If I want to exit, so it will keep on going. Okay, because I'm checking if statement with a choice. Is it, if it is one, hello. If it is two, bye. Okay. If I type exit to quit, print type to exit. Okay. So I'll say true. If I want to come out of it, I'll say exit. Done. I'm out of the program. See, you can do a lot of conditional check. You search in internet, guys. Okay. You just Google it and see if you have some examples there for learning. Just mimic that with your program and add some logic here. Okay. So this is names. I have four names. Okay. This is a list, four names. I'm searching some name from out of this. Okay. Same thing if I have Excel sheet with the 100 or 1000 names, I'm searching someone, some record. Okay. So logically, this is how it works in a search. Okay. I'll run this first. Okay. For example, I want to search Bob, found Bob. Okay. For and if I'm using. So that is the reason you have to use the combination whenever you're writing any control flow statement. First, you have to create a flow chart. Okay, flow chart is very important. What your program gonna do, what you want to do in the first step. Okay, first you want to enter or you want to search something. Second, what do you want to do? You want to validate, check what condition. If while after condition is met, you want to come out of the break. I mean, you come out of the loop using a break or do something. So that logic should have. Okay, so if that logic, if you build that practice of building those logic, then only it will be very useful for you guys to uh, practice or and write your programs. Okay, this will print odd numbers 1 3 5 7 9. Okay, for I in range 1 is to 11. Okay, I divisible by 2 equals 0. Continue. See, I'm saying continue and will print till this number is reached 11. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We are on the top of the hour, 9:33. So we'll close. I'll close it today. Okay. Tomorrow, we will practice again. Okay. Tomorrow again we'll practice. I'm gonna share this sheet. Same thing. You keep it ready at your end. And 1 minute, I'll share it. Otherwise, I'll keep forgetting. Okay. 1 minute. What is the name? Control flow statement. Okay. I've shared the files. Just run it one by one. Okay. So all practice, everything I've done here. I'll just, you have to first go and clear output of all cells. Okay. So all cells will be gone, the output. Then you can run one by one basics. Okay. If you want to practice something, in between you want to practice, do something. Okay. You add a new cell here. You can, if it is, you want to write, I'm checking the age here. Okay. You can do something else. Okay. If uh, give if not if age is done, if you want to check the height of the student, height equal to, you want to give a static, you can give static. Okay, 5 feet, 6 feet, or whatever. Okay, then you can write if height is equal to 6 and above, then you say you are 6 feet in height, 6 feet and above in height. Okay, less than that, you can map between 5 feet to 6. Okay, so you can do all those bifurcation. This is for practice. Okay, I'm gonna give tomorrow homework. Okay, you have to do this. Serious, I'm very serious about this, and then I'll ask you some questions on Monday. Okay, so prepare well. Okay, I'm gonna pick up each one of you. Okay, this is very important, guys. This is the I can say core for building your logic. If, for, while. Okay, These are just simple examples, man. When you write, you have to write 150 line of code. This is nothing. Okay, and I'll also teach you how you can use the AI feature with the various tools and get help and get things done. Okay, so I'll teach that also, but not right now because you will not run. You will be dependent on AI feature. Okay, and you will see in some companies, right? AI is not enabled. Okay, that is where you're gonna see some pushbacks. Okay, in some companies it is allowed, some company maybe due to data security restriction they will not enable the AI URLs in their company. Okay, they will not whitelist those URLs in their firewall, so you have to be very careful. So logic, if you know the logic, then fadafat you can search in Google and then you can do it. Okay, so I've shared the sheet. Please take a look tomorrow when you get time before joining. So we will do some use cases. I'll ask you something on a if statement. Okay. So you have to think. Okay. We'll do a brainstorming today. So I'll ask you some if statement. See, I gave an age. You think about something. Okay. Then I will write it here, or I'll ask one by one. You guys, you have to tell one by line. Okay. What is the next line that I have to type? Okay. This is for practice. This is for your good. Okay. Chalo guys, then stop. Okay. So we will meet again same time 8:30.